The last two videos in this e-zine talked about leadership, and a number of people have come back to me and said, leadership of what? Now, not as vague as that, but they've said, well, hold on, I lead a team, or some people have been more honest and said I'm supposed to be leading a team in my part of the organisation or right at the top of an organisation. You've talked a lot about leadership, but what about team dynamics? Because I have difficult people, I have people who are fighting with each other, I have people with hidden agendas, I have people who are misbehaving themselves, I have people who are simply not firing on all cylinders. Indeed, every human condition under the sun will be found in a team, in any team, in business. Get close, up close and personal to people in management teams and you'll find abundant evidence that confirms what I've been saying all along, that normal people are crazy. I mentioned a few videos back, a few e-zines ago, that research in the field of team dynamics reckons that only 1% of teams in business is not dysfunctional. That means that 99% of teams are all over the place. And you can see it, I see it all the time with the teams that I work with. People misbehaving, people not on their game, people not doing what they're supposed to be doing, people not pulling together, and indeed in some cases people trying to tear the team apart. A team, a real team, is a group of people who, having come together in some sublime way, is greater than the sum of their parts. An awful lot of team building work is done with large organisations that seeks to find this sublime way of actually making a group of people gel. But as somebody said to me a couple of years ago, I took my team off to one of these war game sessions. We all got covered in mud and we all shot at each other. And for some bizarre reason I had the notion that people who don't like each other on a daily basis would start liking each other after a day shooting each other. Think about it. An awful lot of time and money is wasted on so-called team building. What I've discovered over the last 5 or 6 years in working with what are now high-performance teams is that the team that grows together is the team that performs extraordinarily. The team that take a personal journey together without necessarily exposing themselves individually, but the team that takes the journey whereby they realize how mad they all are until you stop being mad, until you start paying attention, until you start being focused and start having presence. The team that learns that together, the team that travels that road together, the team that takes that journey together, is the team that achieves things that other teams wouldn't even dream of thinking about setting as a goal. Why? Because not only have they realized individually that the normal mind is mad, but hey, I can control my normal mind and it can become abnormal. The ordinary mind can become extraordinary, should I choose. But if I choose, and you decide to choose together with me, and we decide to do it together, to support each other, and to challenge each other, you have a brotherhood or a sisterhood of people who are working together for something that is so much greater than any normal team could ever aspire to. Real teamwork can only be done by real teams. And a real team will only emerge when the real individuals in that team emerge together.